ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। नारायण समारंभां व्यासशंकर मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परंपराम्। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। प्रातः स्मरामि हृदि संस्फुरदात्मतत्त्वम् सच्चित् सुखं परमहंस गतिं तुरीयम्। यत्स्वप्नजागर सुषुप्तमवैति नित्यम् तद्ब्रह्म निष्कळमहं न च भूतसङ्घः। Atmabodha. Now we are going to listen Atmabodha of AdiSankara, Shankara Bhagavatpada. This book of Atmabodha or knowledge of self, Atma, is an outcome of deep thinking about why we are born and living, influencing or getting influenced by everyone around us, developing relations with them both physically and mentally, worrying for them and either losing them or leaving them temporarily due to life cycle and permanently by death. According to Bhagavad Gita, and Upanishads, it is due to this birth and death cycle, birth-death cycle. for everyone this birth cycle is continuing. This is what worried the thinkers and philosophers. How long should we dwell in these cycles? Is there no end? Birth is the result of formation of organs of the body and mind. This is followed by the I feeling. That is, I am doing, I am successful, I am suffering, etc. This I feeling results in either ego or depression. This ego results in karma, which results in competition, which results in worry. The worry results in disease. Disease results in death, which is followed by another birth. This cycle continues thus. The great Jnanis worked hard to find out how to put an end to these cycles of birth and death. Though the ignorant kept on asking why should we bother when no one is guarantees a rebirth or a rebirth known to us or a birth in which we do not remember anything about this birth. Such ignorant lived for physical pleasures, suffered or enjoyed as a result of their works and died. This Atmabodha is not for them. This is for thinkers who are really interested to acquire wisdom and attain liberation for the soul, Atma, from the birth cycle. Atmabodha, knowledge of self, is one of the works of AdiSankara. In this work he expounds clearly with the help of homely analogies the nature of the consciousness, self, and the means of self-realization. The speciality of this Atmabodha is that though each sloka has one direct meaning, the concept and inner meaning of each sloka is really more thoughtful and enlightens the reader. An attempt made to explain the inner meaning also. Atmabodha, treatise of the knowledge of Atma. Tapobhihi kshina papanam shantanam vitarayinam mumukshunam apekshoyam Atmabodha vidhiyate. Mumukshunam apekshoyam Atmabodha vidhiyate. This Atmabodha is designed for the benefit of those who got rid of sins by doing penance, by doing tapas. This is designed only for the benefit of those who got rid of sins by doing penance. Tapobhi kshina papanam. And also those who have a peaceful mind, those who could overcome their cravings, and those who are desirous of moksha or liberation. Mumukshunam apekshoyam Atmabodha vidhiyate. This Atmabodha is meant to such people. Bodhonya sadhanebhyo sakshan mokshaika sadhanam. Sakshan mokshaika sadhanam. Pakasya vakni vajnanam vina moksho na siddhyati. बोधोऽन्य साधनेभ्यो हि साक्षान् मोक्षैक साधनम् पाकस्य वह्निवज्ञानं विना मोक्षो न सिद्ध्यते. Though other articles such as rice, vegetables, water and pots are necessary to cook a meal, we are all aware of all these things. To cook a meal, yet is fire that actually cooks the meal. As fire is thus the direct cause of cooking, knowledge of the Atma and not any other form or discipline, that is a practice of austerities and rituals, is the sole direct means to attain moksha or liberation. The purpose of austerities is purification of heart and creation of a mental condition to aid one's spiritual growth and render it fit for pursuing the path of knowledge, that is Jnana Marga. अविरोधितया कर्मणा विद्यां विनिवर्तयेत् विद्या अविद्यां निहन्त्येव तेजस्तिमिरसंघवत्. अविरोधितया कर्मणा विद्यां विनिवर्तयेत् विद्या अविद्यां निहन्त्येव तेजस्तिमिरसंघवत्. Karma or action cannot destroy ignorance, as it is not opposed to it. Knowledge or jnana alone destroys ignorance. As dense darkness is destroyed by light, by means of action one fulfills his desires. Therefore, action is in harmony with ignorance and cannot therefore directly destroy it. Here, ignorance does not mean illiteracy or absence of book knowledge. According to Vedanta, the knowledge of the non-duality of Brahma and Atma is the only true knowledge. All else is ignorance, Ajnana or Avidya. Such jnana alone removes the ignorance as dense darkness is destroyed by light. परिच्छिन्ना युवा ज्ञानात् तन्नासे सति केवलः स्वयं प्रकाशते ह्यात्मा मेघापाये अंशुमानिव. स्वयं प्रकाशते ह्यात्मा मेघापाये अंशुमानिव. Due to ajnana or ignorance, one imposes limits to Atma. When this ajnana is destroyed, Atma can be visualized just as sun appears emerging when dark clouds are dispersed. As the true nature of sun is hidden by a cloud, so the true nature of the eternal and self-luminous Atma is hidden by ignorance. On account of this ignorance, the all-pervading Atma seems to be a physical, a finite being. Such ignorance is destroyed by means of contemplation and realization of the two contained in the Vedic Mahavakyas like Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, and Prajnanam Brahma. Brahma is pure consciousness. अज्ञान कलुषं जीवं ज्ञानाभ्यासात् विनिर्मलं कृत्वा ज्ञानं स्वयं नश्येज्जलं कतकरेणुवत् अज्ञानकलुषं जीवं ज्ञानाभ्यासात् विनिर्मलम् कृत्वा ज्ञानं स्वयं नश्येज्जलं कतकरेणुवत्. The embodied soul, Jivatma, rendered dirty by ignorance, is purified by knowledge through long and uninterrupted meditation on Brahma, and then itself disappears as the power of Kataka nut, cleaning nut, precipitates itself after precipitating impurities suspended in muddy water. The Jivatma is rendered dirty by illusory ideas of birth and death, happiness and unhappiness, which are superimposed upon the self due to ignorance. Long and uninterrupted meditation on Brahma firmly stamps a man's consciousness with the knowledge of his true divine nature, and such self-knowledge makes a man realize that he is not the doer or an experiencer, but the all-pervading Brahma, existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Sat Chit Ananda, Satchitananda. After having thus sublimated the mind, knowledge itself disappears like the powder of Kataka nut, which disappears after cleansing muddy water. Thus Shankara Bhagavad explains in Atmabodha. We will be continuing in the next episode. Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahishah Gobrahmanebhyah Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti